I don't think that would work, because they could just go to the other side of it. I already did that. That only works indoors. They're not using magic. They're very adept at using their claws. Fixedness. Float in the air. That doesn't help. Maybe I could take out one of the birds with an invisible wall. Crashes into it. But even though they cannot fly through it, or even over it, they're easily able to fly around. How do they know it's there, though? Draw my sword again, you stupid birds. I actually managed to do 2 damage in one hit. I guess this is the one I hurt before, because he started out damaged. Lose track of it against the stars. Ow. Rude. Still determined to fight. Another strike. Well, this isn't going well. It's like every time. These birds, they just know. He's ready to plunge. So I'll just block. Now he's in the sky again, so he's just barely gonna do anything. Of course, he just does that. Of course. Just, you know, perfectly enough to just graze me. Exactly outpacing my attacks. Yep. Stupid birds. There we go. Take that. He's not done. Gotta get back into practice for this. Yep, he would have overpowered me there. There, die you stupid bird. I'll take it. Start their dive. Stand ready. You step away from the fallen creature. There is no time to rest. 2 more creatures overhead shriek and start their dive. You plant your feet firmly and raise your sword, determined not to fall without a fight. And quite suddenly, the Nighthawks break formation. Something else is shimmering into visibility in their very midst. Run! Wings beat behind you. Whatever is frightened the Nighthawks is coming after you. Turn and face it. Turn and face the creature which has scattered the Nighthawks, expecting to see something huge and terrible. He said to see the face of a friend, a gold-crest eagle from the King's Own Eyrie in Analand. Eyrie is deep behind the Shamanuti wall. Must have flown for 3 days to reach you, but why? The creature is slowly becoming visible. Sees you have recognized it, it folds its wings and settles to the ground before you, beak tilted low. Let's bow to it. Bow your head to the eagle. It opens its beak in reply, and something falls to the ground. It's a message cylinder. Whatever it contains must be vital importance, or the king would not have risked revealing your location like this to deliver it. Let's take the tube. Reach down and pick up the tube. Inside is a rolled parchment sealed within the royal seal of the King of Analand. You trust these tidings reach you in fair health? No. But must warn you of impending peril. Your mission is discovered. The Mampang's eyes have spied our plan, and word is on its way to the Dark Fortress. Too late we discovered our unwelcome eavesdroppers, and news of your quest is being carried towards the High Zaman by 7 serpents, the Archmage's most trusted servants. By now they will have reached the Baklands, and here they will divide to complete their journey separately. If you are still able to seek them out, them out, for they must stop to rest and eat. Destroy the creatures before they reach their goal, else the Archmage will prepare a deadly welcome for you. Find Shadrach the Hermit for advice, for naught moves through the Baklands without his knowledge. Our hearts are with you. Let's thank the eagle. The crested eagle has already rendered itself invisible once more. Feel the rush of air as its great wings lift it from the ground. Then you are alone. Let me just, Whoa. I think I just took a screenshot. I'm not sure. My phone decided to vibrate right then. So I don't want to keep this. They don't need to know that we know. I might need it as evidence? Like to coerce Shadrach the Hermit? I don't think it's a good idea, though. Gotta hunt 7 serpents and Shadrach the Hermit. Those are the important things. So, destroy the message. You tear the note into shreds and toss it into the wind. You will not quickly forget what it said. It would seem the Baklands are not as deserted as you supposed. Let's find these 7 serpents and destroy them, or your journey will be for nothing. Let's just turn that vibration off. Darn phone. Okay. So where would this hermit live? There, maybe? Here? It looks like there was a pretty direct path through this place along here, but the bridges are out, so I'll have to do a lot of cutting around. Is that the mast of a ship? What's going on? Oh, let's continue along the road. No. I guess my stamina did not recover from my time travel shenanigans in that town. So I guess 18 is my max now. But I did get the good ending. The stars turn in the sky overhead. Taking the pole as your guide, you make your way north along the blasted road before you. Before you, the Baklands stretch away to a dim horizon. Can you hope to locate 7 serpents in such a wilderness? Let's find Shadrach. No doubt this Shadrach will help you, though how does the King of Analand know who lives in the Baklands? Is there more to this wilderness than you know? Or is the king relying on unreliable foresight of the Farseers? About a half an hour, you can see a deep black line across the earth up ahead. And catch your step just in time. You are 1 pace away from the edge of a sheer cliff. A few loose stones disappear over the edge and clatter away into the dark. We should probably rest until daylight, but I gotta keep moving, right? Can I just float down? F O F. Just throw myself off with a force field. Don't have a gale horn. Don't need that. No. That F. Float in the air. Cast a spell, lightening your body to a mere fraction of normal. So it's time to take the plunge. Jump over the edge. It's the same trick you used in Dadulea so long ago. Step over the edge and go over. Whee! Oh, I get a new falling icon now. Drift gently down the side of the mountain in the dark. It's actually quite a relaxing experience after so long on the road. As you fall, something in the cliff face pauses by you in the dark. But you do not see what it is. Then it is gone. I bet that was one of the snakes. Spotted the cliff. Your weight returns, and you settle gradually back to the ground. The cold night lingers. Behind you, the rock rises almost into a sheer sky. It seems impossible now that you survived the fall. In the darkness, you can make out a little trail ahead, wandering away into the dark. Now, wandering away into the dark would be a dangerous move. I only have one ration. But I am pretty hurt. Oh, better move on then. Follow the cliff, follow the old road. I saw something on my way down. If I follow the cliff, I might find it. But I bet that's a better shelter. These geyser looking things. Longsword. I'm gonna drink this blimberry juice. Let's poke around the cliff. It's already beginning to warm in the east. The wall rises behind you, cutting out half the sky. In the near distance, across the plains away from the cliff, you can see the dark shape jutting up from the ground like a gigantic sword. Look at the dark shape. The structure, as it does not appear to be natural, but equally does not appear to be intact, it seems to be sliding into the earth. Strange. The Boklands were said to be inhabited. Let's look at the cliff. Gaze at the soaring arc of the cliff, barren rock, dusted by what little scrub can cling onto its sides. It is as if some great clawed hand had scooped out the earth. The foot of the cliff is pitted with shadows and holes, no doubt dug by animals. This doesn't seem like a good place to rest. I could continue this way, or I could go this way. Something's up there. Looks like a space for a hinge, maybe. I'm curious about that. I think that's the sword shape he was talking about. I don't really want to walk into that. That's probably a trap. Well, let's not waste any time. We'll go into the plains. Found 3 new clues. Day 1. Step out across the plain. In the distance, the sun breaks over the horizon. You've been awake all night and are weaker for it. This, then, is the pit of the Boklands. It's not as fearsome as you had expected, or maybe the sludge and grime of Kar had toughened your resolve. But it is